through the principle of order, help everybody to discover their purpose, their calling, give them job descriptions on how to get that calling accomplished, release them into it, everyone into his own land, everyone into his own land of promise. Teach them how to conquer it. That is order. By putting management, structure, system into everybody that you have in church, helping everybody, guiding everybody to walk in their calling, putting order, not just having a crowd of people coming to church. That is how 100 people could be used to turn around the whole country. For example, let me have 3 or 4 or 5 people. Please stand. Put on the light as well. Yeah. So just mention an area of life, and every one of you. Maybe what you like, what you want to influence. Football, sports. Okay, you are sports. Come close. Yeah. Next one. Education. Okay. Health. Okay. Okay, but you say some business. Let's say business. Okay. Let's say these are 4 members of my church. These people are enough for me to win Nigeria, or England, or America, or France, or Scandinavia, or Holland. It's enough. But the ideal, I always tell people, have 10. Maybe 100, but out of 100, just make sure that you have 10 that will work out for you, that you will train. If I put order in place, the principle of order, through the principle of order, we can win a whole nation. So what I need to do as a pastor is to make sure that I help each and every one of them, I help him to identify where his passion lies. And he has just said it, business. So what I will do is I will make him to make a list, order, because you don't just say business. What are the areas of business? What are the kind of businesses that exist in this country? We make a list of all the businesses. Where are they located? What is the population of people in total that are in business in this city? Where are they? Where could they be found? What are the things that appeal to them? What are the problems bordering this category of businessmen? What are their challenges? Okay, now how can I provide solutions for them? So teach him, these are the problems banking industry people are encountering. Let's write a proposal and solutions, because the challenges they are having is that there is corruption there. People are stealing, or people don't come to work on time. Anything that is the problem. We write, provide solution, write a proposal with solution. Then these people are in the factories. They don't have raw materials sometimes and something like that. We have a proposal for them. These ones are in the workers in the schools. They don't have salary on time or whatever. Whatever their problems are, we are profiling and writing proposals for their problems, and that is our bridge. That is the bridge. So that is description. That is job description right there. So he has identified his passion. He has identified where they are, location. He has identified the problems that they have. Why does he need to identify their problems? He needs a bridge between him and them. He needs to come to them with a proposal that, oh, you have this problem, I have answer for you. That becomes the bridge for him to be able to cross over from where he is to where they are. And he's able to get connected to them. So by the time he starts, but there are so many banks, there are so many factories, there are so many other things. That's why he needs his own team as well. He gets a team of 10 people that are also interested in that banking or in business or in that other. He trains them. Every one of them trains their own. So he trains one for banking, he trains one for factories, he trains one for workers in the schools. And all of them also understudy all the stuff, they write proposals. That's how they enter into the place. Because everybody wants solution. We give them the solution. So that's its own. What's your own? This health. So we say, how many hospitals do we have in the city? How many ones do we lack? How many ones, what are they lacking? What are their challenges? So we do the same thing, do analysis. This is order. So I'm the pastor. I'm just a pastor. So as a pastor, I shouldn't keep people sitting there in my church just coming to jump and dance. It's a waste of resources. As a pastor, I shouldn't keep people in my church just coming to wait and say we want to receive something from God. No. I am here as a pastor to let them see clearly how they could become a king. He is a king in his own sphere of influence. He is a king in his own that sphere of influence, in the area of health, the area of business, in the area of education. I give them principles of order, how they could use order to bring dominion to their own areas. So that way, by the time he goes into all those areas of business, he's already controlling and ruling and managing thousands of people. That's why every believer you see here, they are influencing thousands of people, or millions sometimes. By the time he touches and builds a system for all the health structures and infrastructures in the country, he's already influencing, he alone, and they're just my members, he alone is already reaching out to millions or thousands. By the time education, he goes to all the schools and builds strategies for them, proposals, and provide solutions for them. He's already reaching millions of students. Sports, the same thing. That is what a pastor is. And that is how one person, one church, one pastor is elementary to build 1,000 church members or thousands of membership church. But in any church, what you have, these four, you should have more members in the country than you have in the church. Because in the church, what you have is just the workers, the people who are, but people are now using church members to determine. No, you should use not how many you have in the hall to determine how much you have, but how many people they are reaching. That's what you should use. If you have 10,000 here and they are not reaching another 10,000, they are pastoring out there, then you don't have a church. You only have this little cult, but not a church. Because the church is all about, go ye therefore and make disciples, not here, there, of all nations. That's what church. So the people who are in the we call congregation, they are supposed to be trained to pastor. He said he had compassion upon them because they are sheep without shepherd. So the idea of church is to train sons and daughters, men and women that will pastor and be shepherding sheep that we shall shepherd out there in the city, in the country. So we are not supposed to be pastoring church congregations building. We are supposed to be pastoring nations. That's why God didn't build a building. That's why Jesus never had a building. That's why the disciples never had a building. Because that's not the concept. The concept is pastoring nations, not pastoring building. Disciples are the ones who now pastor and rule over nations. Thank you, guys. Just through the principle of order.